It is time to plan. The plan begins now. It's time to plan our final team for Platinum. This is the team we will either live or die with. We will either win the game or we will lose. We have 5 fights remaining. We have the Elite Four and we have the champion. And if we can beat all of those, we win. So,
I've got my notebook ready.
so we can plan. So basically, let's talk logistics, because we got to plan, and we got to plan out all the moves and stuff. We got to plan out basically the plan of attack. So I just like doing this, so this will be fun. But I can yap while I do it, because I'm not going into the next fight without a plan. So it is time to plan.
No. It's time to plan.
Okay, so as of this moment, as of this segundo, here's where we're at. So we have a team that's pretty strong, as you can see on the right. We have Empoleon, Kyogre, Blastoise, Starmie, and probably Meganium. They all have some pretty good water move. And then we have Shellos, who has Drizzle. So we have a rain team. And then we have Meganium is an option to switch into, so we can avoid the pure water weakness. We can avoid our water type gym leader weakness here. So that's a good idea. So honestly, I said I'm going the rain team. I think for this, there's a very low chance I don't do rain team. But what I want to make sure is basically just lock in the Pokemon we're bringing. I think we can settle a few things right now. Kyogre is coming. And Shellos is coming, for sure. So Kyogre and Shellos are for sure coming. Just because, like, Kyogre is cracked. Kyogre's coming. There's no reason Kyogre wouldn't come. And then Shellos has Drizzle, so that's our rain guy. So we need both of them for the team. It's just basically then just assembling the rest of the squad. So our 2 Pokemon that are for sure on the team is Kyogre and Shellos. So let's remove everybody else. We can do one of those like Pokemon maker things. Let me pull one up. We can do like a team maker. Pokemon team maker. Here we go. Oh, they have like a... Oh, that's so cool. Okay. Can I pick moves? I'm just checking to see how this works before I commit to it. Okay, this is a horrible site. We're not using this site. There we go. Okay, we'll use this site. Let me get this moved up over here so we can look at it. Just minimize Platinum so the music can still play. Okay, so basically. Let me see how this looks. Dun, dun, dun. I think this is good. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Yeah, I don't foresee a problem. Yeah, okay, we're good. Okay. So, as we can see here, we can plan out our team. So let's make a scheme. So we have Kyogre no matter what. So let's put Kyogre in. Kyogre's on the team. Kyogre's on the fucking team. Okay. Shellos is also on the team. The wrong Shellos, but can you not choose? They really only have one. We got Shellos. Oh, I think, can we even like do the... Oh, we can only set abilities here? Oh, this is dumb. Okay, this doesn't work. It's like, this is set abilities. So maybe we just do like a fake. I think we have to do our own builder because this is stupid. So I'll just make like a Google Doc. We're just gonna make a Google Doc. And we're back to the Google Doc. Who would have thunk it? Alright, so So. Okay. Good. Okay, so let's start from the top. Let's start from the top. Why is this like... Here we go. Okay, so final team. We have Kyogre. We have Shellos. I guess I can make this bigger. I'm trying to figure out like the best way to do this. I kind of don't like this. I like filling in the slots. I don't know. This is the first time I've like done building a team like on for so other people can see because I can do my thought process, but I just want there to be a visual to kind of represent this. I might make a Canva thing real quick. Yeah, this is confusing me. The goal is not to be confused. So let's just talk through stuff and then I'll put it up on screen because I don't want to be confused. I'm just confusing myself. Let's do this. Okay, goodbye Google Doc. You see nothing. Oh, I see what the problem was. Where's my thing? Okay, platinum's going up. Okay. So honestly, I think this team's pretty good. I think just tweaking their like moves and stuff, I think honestly is the best course of action. Because like Meganium, who needs tweaking? Meganium needs tweaking. Basically, like Bood has to come. How can we not bring Bood? How can we not bring Bood? That is a question. That is a good question. Starmie has to come. Okay, let's look at our box. Let's just look at our options. Blastoise is so good. See, the thing is, like, there's some people that we're not bringing. Let's just put, like, everybody that's not coming in the top of the box. Everybody that's not coming. Oh, he's dead. Back to the dead box. They're not coming for real, for real. They're not coming. Okay, so Muck. Honestly, Golduck would be the only... Honestly, Golduck... So Golduck and Gyarados are honestly the only... There's Golbat, but honestly, I don't want to spend 1,000 years trying to evolve Golbat. Like, that's kind of just not a good use of time. We're trying to finish the run, not get a Golbat. Manectric's kind of shit. Kind of shit. We could see if he gets a better move, but he honestly is really bad. I don't know if he's good enough. And he doesn't really fit the Rain team, which Gyarados does. And Gyarados' attack stat is insane and has speed boost and Sing and Draco Meteor. So a lot of really good pros for Gyarados. So basically it's going to be figuring out which 5 Pokemon are coming. It's just basically figuring out what we're bringing with us. So let's get everybody that's not in the team just kind of put here. Here's our potentials. Let's put our potentials over here. They'll go in box 2. So basically Gyarados can be on the team. Meganium can be on the team. Bunch of other shit. I'm not bringing any of these guys. Golduck potentially, but probably not. So these are the only other 3 options. This is basically our team. So let's look. Who's not? Oh, Dugong is our only other option as well. So let's get everybody fully leveled up. Make sure everybody's at level cap 53. Let's level up Poo Poo one time just to make sure we can get all moves that are on the table. We need to level up No Notes to level 53 as well. Let's get him leveled up. I like to stand in the middle. Okay, let's do Rare Candy. So basically, the goal is win. So we're just trying to set up ourselves for the best chance of success. And honestly, the Rain team with coverage is best case scenario. So that's what we're trying to do. We don't... Let's just get him up to... We have to level him up. This is like such a scary process. Like I know how to not make him evolve, but it's still like scary. I don't think we don't have an Eviolite, unfortunately. That would make things a lot easier, but that's okay. We do have Skull. I don't know if we revived our Skull fossil. We already kind of did that, I think. We do have a potential Lickilicky, so we got to remember that too. Lickilicky is also an option. Probably not, though. But he does have good coverage. But the problem is, like... Because how many rain guys do we need, realistically? You know, I'd rather have options and then, like, maybe, like, 3 powerful rain guys. And then, like, 2 guys that are, like, maybe a wall and then maybe somebody for coverage. So... Honestly, Starmie's so good and has huge power. I kind of want to bring Starmie. I just want to work on the moveset. So let's, I don't want to level up. We'll level up Shellos later. His only job is do rain. That's his only job. It's, like, kind of crazy. He's so weak. But, like, the rain is insane. So he's our win condition. But this could all go bad. This could all go horribly wrong. So Kyogre is basically, this is Kyogre's, I believe, final form. I don't foresee changing this up, really. I think this is kind of our kit. This is what we're running with. Similar to Metagross, Kyogre's job is if there's a weak lead, send in Kyogre, Iron Defense, just buff the defense up, and then rain attack. So I want to make sure I know how rain mechanics work, just so we Pokemon Platinum. So I win. I would like to win, please. So basically how this works. So rain dance. So basically drizzle. So how does drizzle work? Pokemon. Drizzle, Pokemon. Dun, dun, dun. So basically drizzle. Does switching in reset drizzle? So how does that, what is that, how does that, oh, you have to wait for the rain to stop first. Okay, so we can't really get ahead of the game. Okay. Okay. So basically it seems like... Hey, whoa, it was the signature ability of Kyogre, which is crazy. Generations 3 to 5. Drizzle summons rain in battle as soon as a Pokemon with Drizzle enters the battle. Its effects are the same as the move Rain Dance, but instead of lasting for a limited amount of turns, it lasts for the whole battle. Wait. Okay, this team is much better than I thought. Basically, his job is only to be in for the first 2 seconds, and then his job is get the fuck out. Holy shit. Yeah, Generation 6 onward, they changed it. Okay, so Drizzle just lasts fucking forever. That's true. That's according to Bulbapedia. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's insane. Bruh. Okay. Permanent rain. Wow. Okay. So game changer. So basically, rain is permanent. So basically, that makes this a lot easier because I thought rain was 5 turns, but no, it's infinite. So basically, I don't have to worry about after the first switch in. It doesn't matter. We never have to switch back into the slug ever again. So Warrior is pretty good. He's very bulky. He's kind of not that great. Funny enough. I want to compare. Let's compare and contrast. JoJo's so good. JoJo is like insane. So let's look what Pure Power does. Pure Power ability. I cannot spell. Pure Power. Power is such a weird word. It's like P-hour. Permanently double... Wait, what? There's no way that's how that works. What does it do? doubles the attack stat of a Pokemon with this ability? No, but it's a Generation 3. Where's Gen 3? Gen 3 raises attack. Okay, so let's look. Generation 4. Doubles the attack stat. Is that really what it does? Pure power. Pokemon Platinum. Just making sure. What? Doubles the attack stat? Oh my god. Oh, why did I do... Then why is he... No, he's a physical attacker. Why would I give him anything else? This bro's attack stat is 200? Huh? Okay, so Jojo has a 200 attack stat. So we need to delete every special move on this piece of shit and just make him our physical attacker. Okay, so Jojo's coming for sure. Jojo's on the team. Because Jojo has 200 attack stat. So that kind of eliminates, honestly, like, Gyarados, kind of eliminates the need for Gyarados, because Gyarados is also just a kind of a little bit not as tanky, like, attacker, and his attack is not as high as Jojo. So I don't think that he's even on the consideration anymore. We kind of don't need two of the same guy. Yeah, he's got 60 lower attack points. He does have speed boost, though. Jojo is really fucking fast, though. Jojo is really freaking fast. Shit. Okay, so basically... Bood has to come. We have to bring Bood. Okay, I'm executive decision. Bood is coming. We just have to change his moves around. I want him to come anyway. He's coming. So we have 4 of the team locked in. Kyogre, Shello. So let me get all the guys that are locked in. I'll remove everybody who's not locked in. Okay, Meganium is not locked in, and Blastoise is not locked in, but maybe he will be. Okay, so everybody on the side right now is, like, locked into the team. Honestly, I'll probably just run the same rain team. I'm just trying to make sure everybody has... We cover for every fuck up, every little thing that could explode in our face. He has Overgrow. He's not that strong, but he's coming. Like, he has Charm also, which is really helpful. So I like Charm on Bood. He's a special attacker with Surf. That's good. Drill Peck and Megahorn is fine. Like, he's okay. I would prefer to change out one of his moves. I'm not sure which yet. So Bood needs a little bit of tweaking. No Notes doesn't really matter what moves he has. He's never getting used in, like, actual combat. Worst case scenario is somebody has Arena. So we need to do something about... Someone could have Arena Trap. And that catches No Notes. Ideally, if we could get Baton Pass on him, just in case. But he's kind of just... That would be, like... That is, like, the worst case scenario, is their lead has, like, Arena Trap. Because then I think that ruins... That could end the run, so we have to plan for that. So we need to have something to counter for, like, if for some reason he can't switch. Which is, like, there's only 5 more chances that can happen, because we only have 5 more battles, because he's only going to get sent into battle 5 more times. So there's only 5 opportunities for that to happen, and it's barely happened, but, like, we got to plan for it, because that could ruin, we would lose the run if that happens. If he goes out like that, we're cooked. We're cooked, so we can't do that. So Warrior is really solid. He's really solid. He does have, like, more coverage. I kind of want to switch up some of his moves. His attack stats are so shit. Like, he's so weak. Like, look at Kyogre. He's got 182 special attack. Jojo has a 200 attack because of pure power. Like, it's like... It's actually insane. So it's like, he's just not up to snuff. Even Bood is, like, a little underpowered, but the ability to drop attack is really helpful, so he's probably coming. I would say he's got to come. I'm not finishing this run without Bood. So that's already 4 of our guys. So basically, yeah, Poo-Poo's not coming. He only has Aeroblast. Aeroblast is the only reason I would bring him. He's just so underpowered. Like, it's not even worth it. He doesn't even work with the Rain team, really. He would just be like a sack. Okay, so let's talk about the guys that are, there's only one reason for them to come. Gelato's only reason to come is basically toxic spikes, which would be like worst case scenario, we can toxic like their whole team, which would be very helpful, but it also uses up a whole slot, and I would prefer not to use up a whole slot with Dugong, who has no other good moves, as Belly Drum, but like honestly, that's not even, like, that's too high risk. That's too high risk. So Gelato is probably not coming, so these two are not coming, basically. But they both have one thing that I kind of like. So these are like, if for some reason it makes sense to bring them, but otherwise, probably, honestly, because we need somebody that has a water type move that can work with rain. So shit though. Torment is helpful in case they're spamming a move. We can just do Torment so they can't spam the move. So it'll at least allow us not to wipe. We do have grass coverage, which is helpful. So we have grass coverage. We have another water type move. It has low accuracy, which I do not like. And Fire Punch is really shit. So we might need to switch that move out. Egg could be good to bring. So Gyarados, the reason to bring Gyarados is so strong. The problem with Gyarados lies in, so it has speed boost. So the goal would be to send in Gyarados in the rain and then just spam like Waterfall, which would do a lot of damage, and then Gyarados' speed, which it would just be able to outspeed like their whole team. The downside is Gyarados is not like that big of a wall, so he could die, which is not great. And Jojo already kind of fills that high attack slot. Honestly, I'm kind of liking, I want to bring Meganium. And we might just do this as our final team. This is like the original squad that we've been running with. Like this might just be the final team. It just needs some like move tweaking. Honestly, they could like with just the rain strat, we could run this shit. I don't like that we don't have a flying type. That is my one concern, is we do not have a flying type, and also Meganium is honestly like not. Meganium is in case we are encountering a grass type or an electric type, we can send in Meganium, but then Meganium doesn't really have a way to like kill them quickly. Meganium's just job is to like do damage. So not great. Would Golduck fill that slot better? Well, maybe, but Golduck is also a water type, so once again, Golduck is weak to the things that everybody else on the team is weak to. Gyarados technically is resistant to, he do take normal damage from grass. That is true. Would it be beneficial to bring Gyarados instead of Meganium? I really like having that Leaf Storm coverage. We kind of need something to take care of, because our one thing is we can't deal with water types really. So we need Meganium to deal with the water types. That's true, because the rain strat is weakness is water types. So we have to plan for that. So that's what Meganium's job is to. And also, Dragon is resistant to water, I think. So we do need something to deal with Dragon, which I believe Gyarados has Draco Meteor. He does. That's pretty cool. So that could do something. So there is a big reason to bring Gyarados. Oh man, I don't want to take Boot off the team. Boot has to come. I'm not gonna not bring Boot. I would feel like a piece of shit. And I want Charm. He's also got good type coverage. I wish we had one more slot. I really hate that no notes. It takes up a whole fucking slot because I want to bring Gyarados. Jojo's so good. We have to bring Jojo. Okay, so these three are coming no matter what. These three are coming. Let's put the guys that are coming no matter what. Is the guys that are on screen. I'm gonna put Bood. Just for my planning's sake, I'm going to take him off the list just so I can think, but... Oh, what's up? Sengi Zero, what's up? What's up? Thanks so much. Y'all, we're just planning here. We're just planning. It'll be fun, because I'm excited for the final set of battles. I just wanted to scheme. So we're just scheming right now. We're just scheming. Alright, so Meganium... See, the problem is, like, Meganium is so... Meganium's really only draw is these two, and then the ability to also take advantage of the rain, but then Fire Punch is really shit. I wish we had one more slot, because basically here we either have to do some combination. Gyarados is we really do. We should need to think of all the options, everything that there's like a gap in the strategy, right? Gyarados also, here's another reason to bring Gyarados. Gyarados is water flying, which means he is immune to ground type moves. So that is another reason to bring Gyarados, because we need a flying type, which we do have. And he also works with the rain. And he has speed boost. So there's a lot of reasons to bring Gyarados. A lot of fucking reasons to bring Gyarados. Jojo is just so strong. These guys are just so strong, they have to come. Blastoise is honestly looking like the guy maybe we don't bring. He just doesn't have the firepower. He's got the defense, but not the firepower. Like, he's a good wall, but he doesn't really have like the wall, like, but he's the rain buffs him up so much anyway. Like, he's gonna be so strong anyway, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, because that's gonna do so much damage. Ah, fuck. We kind of just, I wish we had one more slot. I wish we could have 7 Pokemon, because I would bring both of these guys. We kind of need both of them. Like, TBH, we really, I think we could do it without Gyarados. Gyarados covers the hiccups. Gyarados covers the, like, 2 situations that would fuck us over, which is, like, a team that spams Earthquake, and then which has happened before, which we've learned from, and a dragon Pokemon. So basically, if they have a dragon, if they have ground, and that's basically Gyarados' coverage. But we have other guys that can do what Gyarados can do. But the problem is Gyarados fills, like, those 2 very specific circumstances could fuck us over. So we kind of might need to bring Gyarados. He's that important. Meganium is, I would not bring Meganium, but Meganium fills that very important slot we need, which is having the grass coverage and then also being a non-water Pokemon that can work with the rain. So, and also I can make it so they can't spam moves. So Meganium's honestly Meganium is honestly needed on this team. We need both of them. The problem is we don't have enough space unless we get rid of Bood or Warrior, because these 3 are coming no matter what. They have to. They're like the goats. If you ask me, like, oh, I think we have to drop Blastoise, which is I don't want to do because I want to have a wall, because we don't have a fucking wall. We need Meganium, because we can't run an all water team. We would lose horribly. We could live out our Misty fantasy, but maybe we would die horribly. Like, it's not a great idea. So, like, this just accounts for the couple situations that would ruin us. I don't want to wipe. So we really, and even Gyarados is like quadruple weak to electric, which Meganium is not. So the whole team is weak to electric anyway. Meganium is not. Honestly, Blastoise might be the guy to axe. Oh, I maybe Bood. Fuck. I really want to bring Bood. Fuck, we need all of these guys. This is like worst. This is the worst. Okay, let's just, I'm gonna just play around with ideas. Okay, Blastoise. Let's look at Blastoise's. He's honestly not. He's just tanky. He's tanky and he can do the rain. Which honestly, we need somebody that can like stay up for a while. Like we don't have any tanks on this team. Kyogre, I don't count. Like these 2 are the tankiest, but even they're not in tank role. They're not in the tank role. See, the slot that needs to be filled, Gyarados is like, we could not bring Gyarados, but then we're just like risking so much, because if we don't bring Gyarados and one of the like game ending things comes up, we're just in trouble. And like, what if something goes to, so that we have to plan for like, if things go to shit, and then also like, let's say that Shellos dies. If somebody on this team dies, the rest of the team needs to be able to like, we still need to win, right? So we can win if we have Blastoise, because he's tanky enough. Bood, honestly, Bood might be the guy to cut, which is like really hard for me to say. He has to come. We can't not bring Bood. This is fucked. How do I choose? Okay, I think let's just work on their moves, and then we can talk. Because basically the whole point of the rain team, right? The rain Pokemon are so strong with their boosted water moves. It really, basically any Pokemon that takes neutral damage from water or super effective is getting hit with a water move. The only people we have to account for is people that are resistant to water, which is water Pokemon, dragon Pokemon, and like grass. Let me look up type matchup. Let's see. So we can just kind of figure out who we don't have coverage for, and we can figure it out. So basically, water's resistant, grass is resistant, dragon is resistant. So those are the only ones we need to make sure we have coverage for, which Meganium has coverage for well, it has coverage for like a little bit. This is tough. Can he learn fly? I don't think Gyarados can learn fly, but let me just for shits and giggles, let's find out. We also have moves. We have overheat, which maybe that would be better to give Meganium. Honestly, that's better for Meganium than Fire Punch. Fire Punch has been so shit. Oh, man. We do have Volt Tackle, too, which is pretty fucking cool. Can Starmie learn that shit? Jojo can learn Volt Tackle. We can just one-shot anything we want. Holy shit. Arm Thrust is really good. I might delete Double Hit and teach Arm Thrust instead. Shadow Punch. We have stuff to kill Ghost. We have Kyogre. We're fine. What does Acid Armor do? Sharply raising its defense stat. Who can learn Acid Armor? Because that's really good too. Okay, Kyogre can... So Kyogre would have been able to learn Acid Armor anyway. Ooh, we could do... Ooh, Acid Armor on Gyarados is kind of sick. Wait, because we could buff his defense and then his speed goes up. That's so powerful. That's really fucking good. Because that we can basically turn him into Blastoise. That is something to think about. That is something to think about. Because we can basically turn Gyarados into Blastoise with Acid Armor. We can just raise his defense. Okay, nobody can learn Fly. That's fine. We really do need to have the flying coverage from Bood. Bood has the flying coverage. Is this the team? Didn't we just say fuck it on Blastoise? Oh man, I really want to have a tank though in case things go to shit. Like we need a solid Pokemon that can like take a hit. Like so I don't have to buff up Blastoise as a defender. We can turn Gyarados into a powerful thing, but we can't foresee this. I think we give Jojo Volt Tackle. Just say fuck it. Cause like what the ooh, Shockwave also can't be evaded, so that does help with if they for some reason like use spam double team, so he does cover for this double team spam. But we know to take care of that early now. We do have the ability, like a 50% chance to be able to put shit to sleep. That's honestly really good. Shadow Ball is good. The problem is it's shit on Gyarados, so I don't think we need it. So I think we switch out. Let's give Gyarados Waterfall because he needs Waterfall anyway. This is so tough. Chat, this is tough. This is tough. Wait, no, that was not what I wanted. That was not what I wanted. So basically. Oh, man. I wish we had one more slot. The Drizzle fucking takes up a slot, but it's like essential. Okay. Acid Armor would be crazy. We would have to get rid of... Crunch is really good. But it doesn't matter because we're not gonna... Like, using Crunch would only be good in the circumstance of, like, we need it to be super effective, but the problem is the rain with Waterfall is already going to be doing so much fucking damage. It doesn't, it like kind of eliminates the need for having any other move. Like that's the point. The Rain is this is the only thing we have to worry about is Pokemon that are resistant, which we have Meganium and Gyarados for. Technically, so we can turn these two into tanks, and then Boot is also like half a tank. So basically we can use 3 guys to make Blastoise. I don't like that. But like Blastoise is kind of taking up space that we kind of need like these guys to have. I think this might be it. Blastoise is good, but he just like wouldn't... he doesn't have the fucking attack power. Let's see if he can learn. If he can learn Acid Armor, he can come. If he can learn Acid Armor, he's coming. If he can buff his defense, then he's coming. Because then he's a fucking wall. We'll just fucking run it. We don't need Meganium. we'll make it work. We'll make it fucking work. This is, I honestly, oh shit. Can we get a grass move on somebody else, honestly? If we could get like, just, oh jeez. Okay, let's see who can learn Acid Armor. This will tell me a lot. Give me. No, don't teach Med Sport. Fuck. Okay, so let me just. Okay, so basically, Acid Armor. Okay, so Blastoise can't. Gyarados can. So Blastoise is limited in what he can do. He does have some coverage, but his moves are so weak. I don't think it's worth it. I think we ditch Blastoise, which is crazy to say, but I think we kind of have to. I really would like to have Blastoise, but the problem is our firepower from everybody else is so strong. I think we can risk it. And we need Meganium. I really want to bring Blastoise, but I don't think we can. I don't think we got the space. So let's make this team. Let's plan for this team, and then we can tweak. We could always switch if we want to switch somebody out. We can switch somebody out. If I need to switch Blastoise for Boot, I will, but I don't think we will because Boot has Charm, which would drop somebody's attack. This team just has a gap. We need a tank. We don't have a tank. We have people we can turn into tanks, but we don't have a tank. So don't like that, because I want to have the ability to switch into somebody that I know can take a hit, or we can sack if necessary, and that is Blastoise. Which right now we kind of have, we have our setter, we have our big guns, we have the everything goes to shit coverage. Yeah, it's so I think Meganium and Boot are set. I think we just have to decide whether we're bringing Gyarados or Blastoise. We're basically risking something either way. We're having to risk something. So we just have to decide what we want to risk. Do we want to risk the Earthquake wipe? Do we want to risk what else are we risking? Do we want to, if we go up against a dragon, we're fucked. So, because what the fuck can Blastoise do? I think this might be the team. I think this might have to be the team. Let's get no notes up to 53. I think this might be it. Okay, do not evolve or I will literally riot. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, because we need to level him up anyway, because he could get new moves. So we have to level him up anyway, because he could learn, like, Baton Pass or some shit that we need. Because we still have options, because we said we don't know what he's going to learn, so we need to know what he's going to... Everything that he can know. Okay. Do not evolve, you will ruin the run. Good thing evolving takes a second. Dun, dun. Barrage. So let's look at Barrage. That's so shit. Okay, we're not learning that. Do not evolve, you little silly goose. No thanks. All right, so I think he's probably going to get one more move before we get him. Dun, dun. If he evolved, I'd literally start crying. This team can win. There is just a very specific circumstance I need to switch into a tank that can take a hit, and I can't. So that is the only circumstance here that I'm like worried about. But the problem is speed boosted Gyarados, Kyogre, Starmie. It's like we have so much power. This only situation that this team is so powerful, it's like crazy. The problem is if something goes wrong, like if somebody gets knocked out, if we get crit Draco Meteored again, you know, we got to be able to come back. So we will see, because you need a wall just in case things go to shit, and we don't really have that. But we need Gyarados to win. This is so tough. Yeah, we're basically taking a risk either way, but I would rather have coverage than be able to turn guys into a wall than lose just the sheer power of Gyarados just so I have a Pokemon that I'm willing to sack, like Blastoise. We can sack somebody else if we need to. Like Meganium can die. Who do we sack if we have to lose somebody? Honestly, Gyarados. Gyarados just takes Kyogre, Blastoise's slot. If we need to sack somebody, we sack Gyarados because he's extra firepower. We don't really need him. So that's interesting because we don't need him. But he's just so powerful, like we have to bring him. That's the only thing. He has so much health for a little guy. Can we make him viable? If we can find an Eviolite, we can make him viable. Because he's a water type too. He's just so fucking slow. Yeah, it's not even worth it. Honestly, we should give him a move just in case everything goes to shit. And so he can protect. He needs to be able to protect himself. Let's give him Surf. In case everything goes to shit and he needs to attack. Heart Swap, Confusion. What is that gonna fucking do? Perish Song is tough. That's like our last case scenario. Heart Swap. I think we get rid of Confusion. Wow. Okay. I think we're in a bit of a, like, we can't not bring Gyarados. He's too fucking powerful. And if we give him Acid Armor, he turns into a wall. I think we give him Acid Armor. I really think we give him Acid Armor. We only have one of these, so we have to be sure. But I think Gyarados is... We get rid of Crunch. We teach him Acid Armor. Would it be beneficial? It would be kind of beneficial to keep... Not really. In case we can need a move that... If for some reason we need to keep Gyarados in on a Pokemon that is resistant to water... It'd be nice to have something that's not resistant. But he does have Draco Meteor. But that's not that good. Acid Armor, we have to give him Acid Armor. Like, we have to. It's too good not to. Like, he kind of... This makes him a threat. So I think we get rid of Crunch. And I think that's our Gyarados we bring. And if we win, we win. And if we lose, we lose. That's just how the cookies crumble. I think we give Meganium Overheat. I think we give him Overheat. Yep. Alright, let's give Meganium Overheat. Shit. Okay, I think we're running down. Yeah, Fire Punch is so shit. You could leave him with a burn, but it's just like, it's such a bad move. Like, let's think about what do we need fire for? We kind of have stuff that can kill other things. The fire, mainly, we'd be like banking on a burn. Overheat can't burn. Who else can fire do? Fire can take care of grass types, bug types, but we have coverage for that because we have Pokemon with flying moves. We have like Bood, who has a flying move. So do we technically need a fire move? I don't know if we do. I don't, like ice type maybe? We have a fighting type, so I think we'd be fine. What else are we missing? Fire is also good against steel. We have coverage for that. So I honestly don't think we need overheat. I'd rather have the ability to burn and have a shit move than to have overheat, which we're probably not going to use. Like there is such a low chance we use overheat. The question is, do we give arm thrust instead of double kick? I think probably. The problem is if it only hits twice, it's going to do so little damage. Versus double kick, which does like, I think 90 basically. This would do basically like 60 minimum. But that's minimum. It could do more than that. So at average, it does the same amount of damage basically, but it has the potential to do more. So I think teaching arm thrust is honestly, it's a little bit of a gamble, but I think the benefit of having more damage is so beneficial that I think it makes sense. I really want to teach JoJo Volt Tackle because if we give him Volt Tackle, that's so powerful that I think that, because it would come in like a specific circumstance, but it would be so good. Because we want to keep Shockwave because that's in case for some reason double team comes up and we need a sure hit move. We need that. Honestly, I think we do Arm Thrust. We do Shockwave, Arm Thrust. I think we get rid of one of these moves. Because Starmie's special attack is so good, but his attack is 200 with huge power. So it kind of doesn't make sense for him to know Surf. Because I'm like never going to use it. Like I'm just going to use Waterfall. Why would I use Surf when I can use Waterfall? The only situation would be if JoJo is in a fight against like a very, like let's say an Onyx or just somebody with cracked defense. That would be the only circumstance where that would be kind of shit. So the question is basically, do we switch out Surf for Volt Tackle? Do we want to have like just an insane electric type move? I don't know if we need that. It would be cool, but maybe having coverage I think might be better for JoJo. So we'll think about that. Gyarados is set. Oops is set. Okay, so these four are basically set. Egg is set, I think, and Bood is basically set. I think that might be the team. I think this is kind of the team. I don't even know if we need to change anything. I think we're kind of good. I think we have coverage. What's up, Cottage Frog? Shoulder exercises. What is up? What is up? I think this is the team. I think this is the team we run with. I think this is the team. I think this is what we got. The only gap, so this team covers everything. The only thing it doesn't do is it doesn't have Blastoise. And I would like to have Blastoise. But do I need Blastoise? I don't think so. So here's what we just did. We just taught Gyarados Acid Armor. So he can basically buff, he can turn into Blastoise. He can buff his defense. He's got Sing. So let's go through everybody. So Gyarados, so Mother of the Gyarados, has Sing. We can put people to sleep. We can buff his defense. He's got Draco Meteor for dragon coverage. And he's got Waterfall with working in with the rain and his crazy attack stat. He also has Speed Boost. So basically we throw him in first. He just gets faster and faster. We buff his defense and then we just attack in the rain with Waterfall. So Gyarados is set. Gyarados is a very good Pokemon. Kyogre in the rain. 182 special attack, a monster. Monster. We can buff his defense if we want. We can surf. We have psychic coverage, which covers a lot of shit. He's really good. No notes, his only job is to put up the rain, get the fuck out, but he does have surf in case he needs it, or if everything goes to shit. Perish Song, we could like take out Cynthia's final Pokemon or whatever. Whatever we need. Jojo, we're gonna come back to Jojo because we might switch something around. Meganium has Muddy Water, so it's a non-water type Pokemon on our Misty team that we can switch into to cover for Pokemon that the others can't or are weak to. We have Leaf Storm to take care of water moves, which is the coverage for, and we also have Electric on Jojo too. And then we have Torment, which basically if they're spamming Earthquake or some shit, we can make sure they don't do that. And also, yeah, he's a flying type, so that gets rid of that. That gets rid of my scared of Earthquake spamming. Bood is got a really good type Water Steel, got some good resistances, a little bit bulkier, has bug coverage, Drill Peck, Charm, we can drop their attack, and then Surf coverage as well. So we have to bring Bood. The only thing I would do is like I'd maybe switch out like Bood for Blastoise, but I'm not going to because I want Bood and also because he has Charm. And Charm is very helpful in case they have like a crazy attacker. So the only Pokemon we might tweak, we can maybe give No Notes like one more move that is good. And then Jojo, we just have to decide if we're going to replace Surf with Volt Tackle. Let's just think through when Volt Tackle would be useful. Volt Tackle would be useful if there's a really powerful like flying type Pokemon that we need to like guarantee one shot, but the problem is like most flying type Pokemon would be like we can just use one of our cracked water type moves on them. Like there's no reason to not waterfall that thing. You know, we can knock it out in a hit or two. Like Volt Tackle would only come in handy if we needed to one-shot something, like for sure, because he has huge power. So huge, like 200 attack stat Volt Tackle, like is gonna kill anything. It's gonna kill anything like that takes super effective damage. It's dead instantly. The question is, does that eliminate because the ability to have options for attacking is really good. Let's teach Arm Thrust, and then I think, honestly, we don't change. I think that's it. I think that's the last. Volt Tackle is good. I just don't think we need it. It would come in handy if for some reason Meganium dies. Then we would have a way to kill water types. But that's kind of the only thing. Who am I teaching? What move am I teaching? Arm Thrust to Jojo. Teach Arm Thrust to Jojo. So we'll teach Arm Thrust to Jojo. I need to breathe for a second. I think I'm getting like... Okay, so we'll teach Arm Thrust to Jojo. And then I think, honestly, I think that's it. Jojo. Jojo wants to learn Arm Thrust. Yes. I think that makes sense. Poof. Okay, I think that's the team. Honestly, I don't think it needs any changes. I think unless we want to teach Shellos another move. Just checking what we got. Crazing critical hits, acid. We can lower their special. We could lower their special defense. Skill swap. Don't want that. Explosion. Can anybody else learn Volt Tackle? That'd be crazy if Shellos could learn Volt Tackle. Only Jojo. That'd be so good though. God, that'd be so good. But it would also kill Jojo really fast. Like things could go to shit. Like I don't want Jojo. That's gonna do so much damage to Jojo. We could reduce their speed stat. Overheat is good. Can anybody else learn Overheat? It's really good. Just Egg. Okay, I think that's it. I think we run this. I think this is our squad. So let's get make sure everybody's healed up fully. We need to get items. We need to make sure we have healing items. So we can heal in between battles. And then we'll be all set. So let's go get a bunch of potions. I would like potions, please. Let's get up to Elite 4. That's because that's where we're supposed to be. I think this is the team. I think this is what I think we run this. I'm gonna miss having Blastoise, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. It's an aggressive strategy, but I think we can do it. I was grabbing my flying guy because we need to get back to Elite 4. The ghost period will fly us to victory. Jojo, just take a little dip in the box. All right, let's get this shit. Let's get this bread. Let's get this bread. Let's get this bread. And then, what do we do? Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Doing my shoulder rolls, cottage shrugs. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's get there. After I get items, I'll stretch more. Okay. Pokemon League. I need to put something real quick. Okay. This is the Pokemon League, right? Yeah. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I was like, what? I was like, wait, no, we did Victory Road. We can fly up. We can fly up. So, breathe. Okay, here we go. So, I think this is... I need to take a break for a second. I'm kind of a little overwhelmed. I'll take a break. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Can get items and shit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, let's get everybody the team. Blastoise isn't there. Meganium is here. Let's put Meganium right here. And then Bood. And then we need, whose PNG do we need? We need Gyarados. Gyarados is the last one. Gyarados Sprite Platinum. Yeah. In goes Gyarados. There's our attack dog. All right. Dun 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 dun. That's the team. All right. All the way to the top. I think this is as good as we can get. If things go to shit, they go to shit. You live, you learn. This is the culmination of all the things that we have basically learned. Full restores. Let's just buy a bunch of shit. Max potions. Let's just get stocked up. How much money do we have? Oh shit, that's a lot more money than I thought. I guess technically, like, I could just add shit in because I should be able to heal completely after every battle anyway. So I might just do that. Because that would be stupid. Healing. Let's do Elite 4. Come on, Platinum. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do so complete heal between each battle. That's the goal, I think. I'm worried about PP usage on... Yeah, I'll need to get some PP. I might be fine. I might be able to just get like a lot of shit. That might be enough. So let's get like some hyper potions. That's a lot of money. Shit. That adds up quick. Maybe we just get a bunch of these. Why is that so much fucking money? Jesus. Full heal. Let's get like a bunch of those. Maybe 2 more. Let's just... Oh, that's a lot of money. I want 2 more. Certainly. How much would you like? Full restore. Let's do 5. Okay. We need to get like elixirs and shit. PP restores. We have stuff we can sell. Let's sell some shit. I'm trying to do all this without just adding items. I'd rather just run it. Let's sell our shit that we have. Stardust. That's not a lot of money. I thought that was more money than that. Big Pearl. That's a lot of money. That's decent. Star Piece. That's decent. We do have stuff we don't need. We have like the Adamant Orb. I can pay $5,000. You can take it. I need the money. I have 2 Lustrous Orb. Take both. What am I going to fucking do with it? They're so pretty, though. I want to keep one. They're so pretty. I'll sell the other one if I need to. Look how pretty that orb is. That is like one of the most gorgeous orbs. That is the trans orb. It is so pretty. All right, I think we have a life orb. That's pretty fucking cool. All right, let's go get some elixirs. I think we can get some at the department store. I think we can get some at the department store. Yep. All right, the team is set. Mother and Jojo. Food. Oops. And then Meganium. Egg. Okay. Huge. Wait, maybe that person next to them sells PP's usage stuff. Oh no, they just sell Pokeballs. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I think we can win this shit. All right, to Veilstone. All right, let's run this shit. Let's run this shit. Do they sell it here? No, she doesn't sell shit. They sell shit. I think maybe it's the other lady. Yeah.
Do you sell elixirs, please? I'd like to buy an elixir.
Okay. Might have to go downstairs or some shit. It's probably downstairs. Jesse, we gotta go to the basement. Welcome to the basement. The food and produce section. That's great. Thank you so much for sharing. I sell poffins. Okay, that was stats. We used a lot of more money on poffins a long time ago. Would you like some lava cookies? I'm good. Do you have what I'm looking for? Rage Get. That's not what I wanted. This girl, lady's gotta have it. Nope. Come on. Gosh. Does anybody sell this shit? I can add this shit, but does anybody sell this shit? Ethers, Pokemon, Platinum. Oh. You can't buy them. You can grow some Lepa berries. Can you buy Lepa berries? Because I can just add these. Huh? That's so dumb. Okay, so I guess I'll have to add these. That's so silly. That is fine. That's fine. right, let's get back to Elite 4. We have everything else. We'll just make sure we have enough healing shit. I looked this up, right? Elite 4 Platinum Nuzlocke. Rules, healing. I'm just looking up healing rules. Okay, 2 heals during each Elite 4 member. You may not buy full restores. Okay, what do I have? I can throw them away. I can throw them away. Here, Nuzlocke. How does the Elite 4? So the Elite 4 level caps. Okay, so basically between every battle we'll get to level up, which is handy. So we're basically 53 for the first one, 55, 57, 59, and 62 for Cynthia. Okay, so let's check our healing items. I think we'll be fine. We can't heal PP, which is like kind of bad. But maybe we can do it. What if we just do it anyway? What if we just like run it and we win? That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Did we fish here? Did we get an encounter here? Don't care, we got our final team. Okay, let's grab our final team. I don't think we need to leave for any reason. And then what? And then what? And then what, chat? What do we do? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know at all. Give me my... Oh. I was like, where's Jojo? Jojo. Jojo, my goat. Okay. Need to think for a second. Okay, so Jojo. And then... Just thinking through. I think we'll be okay. Let me keep looking at rules. Elite 4. I guess we can make our own rules. I would like to have like healing items, but or at least like PP restorers. But I don't think we have any. I don't think it's gonna. We can't really get any. What are our PP usages? Like that would suck. It's like running out of. We have so much PP. I think we might be okay. But I'd be really worried if we did run out. So we need to think about that. I think we need to think about that. And take a break. Okay, so we'll think about that. I can also just add, I could just add some of those just because it's like we can't get them and it'll take like 3 bajillion years. So I could just add those. I might like set like a limit, maybe like 10, 5 to 10 or something. Or we could just run it. Or we could just do it. Depends on what we're feeling. I kind of don't want to go into this with like we fight Cynthia and then run out of PP. Like that would be really horrendous. Like that would kind of suck. Like that would suck. That would sook. Okay. That would not be good. So I might add those. Might add that. And then I think that's it. I think that's all we need. I think we're set. And so when we like, I'll use the PP usage things if for some reason like I'm out of like Kyogre's out of Surf PP. You know, if he has like 5 left, that's fine. But if it's like he's out, we'll fix that. Let me save state. Or what? I believe I can exit now. Yep. Cool. What's this thinger called? I remember. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So I need to put the final team up on screen. Let me do this. I can take a picture. Let me take a picture of it and then we can put it back up. How do I do this? I guess I could do this. Okay. And then let me send this in. Make a copy. I might do this later. Okay, so here's our team. Let me throw it up. There's the final team. So we have Bood, the Empoleon. I might put the moves up on screen too, just so it's like easy to read. Let me add text. I would like to add text, please. How do I do that? Here it is, text. We'll just call this moves. Bood. Just move this into position. Okay. So Bood has four moves. He's got Drill, Peck, Mega Horn, Surf, and Charm. And then we need to add Kyogre. Oops. Kyogre. And he has Surf, Extra Sensory, what is that called? Psybeam, and Iron Defense. Okay. Next is just add both of these, and we can just add this in. So let's say Bood, Kyogre. Who is this? This is third is what? Who's third? Let me look. Gyarados. Mother. It's Gyarados. We have Sing. We have Surf. Oh no, Waterfall. We have Draco Meteor. And we have Acid Armor. And then next, I think, is JoJo. Meganium. We have Egg. Meganium. Who has Fire Punch. Leaf Storm. Take a break for a second, just typing. Dun dun dun. Oh, look at this team. This is a team. This is, in fact, a team. Who else? We have JoJo. And then, oop. A bunch Leaf Storm, and then Muddy Water. And what is the last move? What is that move called? Not Taunt. It's not Taunt. It's the one that prevents them from using the same move twice. Pokemon. I cannot. Torment. Torment. That is the worst spelling I've ever done in my entire life, but it got the job done. Yippee yahoo. Dun, dun. Yeah. And then, thank you, next. We have, who is JoJo? JoJo. Who is a Starmie. Starmie has Shockwave for that guaranteed hit. Arm Thrust with that huge power. Surf and Waterfall. Just very good coverage Pokemon. Just one of our main attackers. And then our last one is No Notes. Shellos. And Surf. Heart Swap. Roost. And I don't even remember the last move. I don't even remember the last move, to be fair. What was it? I actually don't remember Roost. And then something. And I don't remember what it was. So, no notes. All right. That is the team. He doesn't really matter, but he has Drizzle. I guess I can put their abilities on there too. Overgrow. If Kyogre goes down, at least he'll do some big damage to somebody. Ability, Meganium has White Smoke. White Thmol. And JoJo has huge power. And all kinds of shit. And then anything else, gang? Anything else? Shellos? I think I need to stop here for a sec. Yeah. Then we got Drizzle down here. I'll add that in a second. Yeah. I think I'm happy with this. So the only gap in this team is the lack of Blastoise. But I think this team is so solid that I think we can, like, we're basically just going, go, attack. Like, that's our strategy. Our strategy is just attack, attack, attack. But if things go bad, they go bad. But we're going to have fun. If we're going to go out, it's going to be fun. Like, I'm going to have a good time. So that's what I'm concerned about. That is what I'm concerned about, is having a good time. So, yeah. And then I don't remember what his last move is. It doesn't matter. But he has Drizzle. Okay. There's the team. That is the final team. That is the team. So we live or die with this team. If for some reason I have an epiphany before we fight. And I'm like, oh, we need Blastoise. Like we have to ditch somebody and switch into Blastoise. We will, but I think this is our rain team. This is the team. Final team. Booed. Wait, I'll make them all big. How do I do that? I can go through. I'll add them to it. But we got Booed. We got Oops. We got Mother. We've got Egg. We got JoJo. And we got No Notes. Together, they form the team. They are the team. So that's huge. Yeah. All right. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. No notes. No notes. Whatever his last move is, whatever. But I feel good about this. I feel good about this. I'm trying to think of. I said this is all of the shit that's happened this run has prepared us for this team that has like basically it covers everything I wanted to cover except for one thing, and we have two guys that can do that with. I use one or two moves, they can cover it as well. So it's basically like I think we're looking good. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. I'm just ready. I'm just ready. I feel good. Shello said the only gap in this plan is I wish Shellos had a way to evacuate if for some reason that they have like shadow tag or some bullshit and I can't switch out. But there's only going to be 5 opportunities for that to happen, and it's basically because Shellos goes in first and then immediately gets medevaced out. So I would prefer to have like baton pass on him, but like he doesn't have that and we don't have access to that, so I don't know how we just gotta kind of I guess chance it and just see what happens. It'd be that would be the only tweak I would make, is just give him baton pass is like just an emergency evac, but that's it. If he needs to kill something, he's got Surf. He probably couldn't kill, but at least he goes out swinging. The worst case scenario is like first or second Elite Four, they freaking have like shadow tag and then kill him. That would probably wreck our shit, but our team is strong enough that I think we could recover. It would just be like, it would be bad. But the goal is keep Shellos alive, so. Yeah. That's where we're at. So, feel good. I feel good. I feel good. And we get to do it with Booed. Isn't that fitting? I love that Kyogre's still alive. If Kyogre had died during the Cyrus fight, I would have lost my shit. It would have been cool to have Metagross for this fight, but like we'll be okay. We'll be okay. The rain team is crazy. He would have been sick in the rain team because he has dive. So that would have been that would have been sick. The Go would have been sick here. It's okay. Okay. I'll decide if I want to add like ethers or something. I might add like just like a few, just so I'm not worried about like running out of PP and then I'm like, well, we just can't win because like Kyogre's out of Surf PP and it's like we're just fucked. But we have so much water type coverage, I think we'll be pretty okay. I just want to have a couple just in case. But I think other than that, I think we're good. Yippee! Yippee yahoo! Okay. The team is ready. The team is ready. So next time we play, we just fucking jump into the deep end of the pool. See what happens. 5 fights. We've done more fights than this. We've done more fights than this, but this is just planning for like worst. I said like, this covers like basically any worst case scenario. We've got like coverage for it. So I feel pretty good. I feel real good. A whole Nuzlocke of suffering and learning and training and growing and getting new Pokemon has led to this. Honestly, getting Shellos was one of the biggest boons of like this late game. Like my friend and I literally talked about that. We're like, oh yeah, they were like, oh yeah, you can do a rain team, and I was like, okay, well, but we don't have rain. And I didn't really know. I was like, maybe, but then like we got Shellos, And I remember like thinking it'll be funny watching the clips of like back of like, oh yeah, I'm like, should I evolve Shellos? Like I don't even know if it's worth it. It's so worth it. It is so worth it for that drizzle. Like it is with this team. It's correct. It is correct as shit. So I feel great. I feel ready to rumble. Hopefully Cynthia is not. So it's been interesting so far this run because like all of the gym leaders really haven't been like the main threat of this game. The main threats have been like all of the sub bosses. So like Barry, we've gotten like Barry has hurt our team twice. Cyrus almost wiped us. So Barry and Cyrus almost wiped us. Just random trainers. We had incidents where we lost Pokemon. The gym leaders have not really been a part of the story. Like a lot of the story of this run is like kind of happened in like the sub boss battles or like the random trainer battles. But not really the gym battles. Those were kind of just check marks. You know, because like we fight so many battles and the gym leaders are only 8 of the fights in the entire game, right? That's only 8 fights. We did so many fights. We did dozens of fights. Like that was only 4 of them. We probably did like at least 100 fights because all the random trainers, all the random Pokemon, all of the like gym trainers and everything, just all the sub bosses, everything we did. We probably did over 100 battles. So, yeah. What is up, Lego Dude 6? What is up? What is up? But yeah, so we're looking good. We're looking good. It's always the fights you're not prepared for. Yeah, that's why we prepared. That's why this time we've got everything. I said all the scary things we've learned, all the times that we had something that just like completely cut through us. We have coverage for that. So I feel good. Yo. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So let me move chat over here just so it can. There we go. So it's not getting covered up. So yeah. Feel good. I'm trying to think of any last. I'm kind of reflecting on the run so far before we take on the finale, before we fight Lead 4 and stuff. Just kind of looking. I think said like Raichu. I miss your mom, the Raichu. Raichu died, but like Raichu honestly did everything that Raichu needed to do. Raichu was, I call like the mom of this run. Raichu had Super Fang when we caught so many of our like favorite Pokemon and all the Pokemon we had because of Raichu. So Raichu did your mom did their job and then passed away into the night. And she passed away into the night. So that was very sad. First tragedy that struck this run. But we almost wiped twice. Barry almost killed us. And then Cyrus almost killed us, but we did not lose. We did not go out. So hopefully one of these people like Aaron doesn't just have like the most insane batshit team and things go to shit. That's hopefully not. Remember to drink water, everybody. Remember to drink water. So yeah. I think like it said if ideal world, I guess like if Blastoise had Drizzle. But like I'm happy. Kyogre was such a clutch evolution. Honestly, that came at like we got him literally right after we'd lost like half our squad to Barry after we got squad Levi'd the first time. Kyogre, Oops. I don't remember what Oops evolved from, but we got Oops. That was clutch. We needed that. Blastoise was also another huge get as the Giratina encounter. We're not bringing him to this fight, but it's okay. We had him as an option. And we got really lucky getting Gyarados. Because if we didn't catch Gyarados, it would have just been Blastoise instead. But Gyarados is so cracked that like it gave us what we needed. So that was nice. Egg the Meganium, we got really lucky with the Muddy Water. That was really helpful. And we just needed somebody that's not a water type on this team, on this misty ass team, that I'm so happy about. Someone in chat said like, "Yo, like you're like literally Misty," and I'm like, "That is my dream. That is literally the dream." So we're living our Misty fantasy, our best life right now, our best Misty life, and we have JoJo the Starmie, who is just huge power, basically Mega Starmie, just a fucking powerhouse. just a crack addict, just a fucking insane piece of shit. JoJo's ready. We have a surefire hit. Yeah. Yeah. Feel good. Feel good. Yeah, I'm ready. So I think yeah, so next stream will be the finale. Next stream will be the finale where we take on the final bonanza. We take on the final battle. We'll see whenever I'm like feeling good and it's just like it's time to go. Let's get this. But that will be sick as fuck. That'll be sick as fuck. So yeah. Ja. Cool. Okay, I feel good. Let me add the ethers or something real quick, and then I think I'll feel better. I can always do that. I can do that later. I'm a little stressed right now. I need to calm down. I need to chill out. All right. So, nope. The final team are Titans. So, we'll see what happens, but it's going to be good. 5 Gambit, 5 fights back to back, and then we're done. Let's fucking do it. To everyone that's watched the run, to everyone who's been here, who's tuned in for any amount of time, or just checked it out, I really appreciate it. I've always wanted to do this, so it's been really fun. And I'm just excited to hopefully close it out. Even if we die, it's been a good time. It's been a good time. I got booed, so I think I'm good. I'll be good no matter what, but yeah. All right. Planning is done. All right, gang. I will catch y'all in the next stream where we will take on the final episode, the final battle of this series. So let's fucking do it. All right. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I'll catch y'all soon. Later, skaters. Bye. Bye. Bye.